Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. It's a Sunday the 22nd of October, and I'm at a tube station called Chalfont Latimer. Now this isn't the end of a line, which is Jeff Marshall's speciality. It's the penultimate station on this line, and it's got many interesting features, so I thought I'd just show you a few. I don't think Jeff is doing a penultimate station on the line series of videos yet, but maybe he will do. But I'm doing one now. Now we've got two railway lines. In fact, there used to be three, and we'll come to that in a minute. Metropolitan line and main line Chiltern line come in and out of here, and they go on in that direction to Amersham or Chesham. Now, several features in this station which make it quite attractive. On the opposite platform, you can see a men's loo. You don't often see that on a tube station on the platform. I think there's a women's loo as well. It's a waiting room. There's a telephone kiosk, painted a rather bright pink. I don't know if it works, I assume it does. But interestingly, it's gate free. It's one of the few stations. Jeff mentioned this, I think, in some of his videos. There are very few stations on the London Underground which you can just walk in and out without presenting your ticket. Of course, that's not a good idea if you need to use your ticket at the other end. A rather lovely clock, Roman numerals, I approve of that, of course, and two maps of the Underground side by side. So if there's a rush on to look at the London Underground, you can queue up each side. There's a waiting room there. And of course, we have the Jeff Marshall specialities, the dot matrix departure board on platform 1. The next train is going to Amersham in 11 minutes. And a bin. Nothing in it at the moment. It's very quiet here. We're out in the countryside here. Now I'm on the westbound platform, but I'm going to head north, so I need to cross the track. There is a sort of a pathway there, but I don't think that's advisable. Why? Because in coming this way is a Chiltern Line Express. Of course, an express because it goes fast for a lot of the way down to Harrow and then into London. He's not going to beep because I'm not going to wave. And in fact, on the board it says Marylebone. Very powerful engine pulling this train. And this is quite a long train. There is one interesting thing about the Chiltern Line trains which I've only discovered recently, and that a lot of them now, Chiltern Railways, don't run on diesel. They run on regurgitated or resourced vegetable oil. And I think this is one of those, given that there is no exhaust. So, very good for the environment. We only stopped here for about a minute or so, I think, and heading off now, ultimately to Marylebone Station, which, as we all know, is quite near Baker Street in London. So, to complete my exploration of Chalfont Latimer, I need to get on to the southbound platform, which means going under the railway. There is no bridge over it, there's no lift, but that's all right. Getting back to that gate-free exit, if you ever want to explore this little area, There's a nice pub not very far from the exit called the Metropolitan, the outdoor seating area. That was shut for quite a while before and after COVID, but is open again now. And you walk a little further, another couple of 100 yards, there's a very cosy, nice little tea shop on the left there, and I think there are some, there's a Tesco's and little stores like that. So here we are, almost in a flash, on the other side of the station. One last thing I'm going to show you about Chalfont Latimer station. There's another waiting room there. Is this line here, platform 3. Oh, there's actually a train in it. That's extremely rare, viewers. This used to be the main line down to Chesham, but quite a long time ago they decided not to use it anymore, and the Chesham trains now go across the points and link into the Amersham line. So this looks like a sort of maintenance series of trucks. Not sure what their purpose is. They don't seem to be manned at the moment. But interesting, because you can see for yourself, viewers, the lines are a little bit rusty. So it's very rarely used. One thing I find quite interesting is in all sort of dead-end lines, there are lights near the end, usually 2 sets, and they're always on, even though the line itself is never or hardly ever used. So, lovely sunny day. I think this is a nice bin there. Thank you, Jeff, for that idea. And platform de-icer. These are all features that don't often appear in Jeff Marshall videos, but they are in this Peter the Rock video. Okay. I'm certainly not competing with Jeff. He's a brilliant railway enthusiast. That's the underground passage I've just come up. So to exit the station, I walk past the dot matrix board, which doesn't have a train on it at the moment. We saw that Chiltern Line train fairly recently, and I'm going to exit and just briefly show you the outside. In fact, I could walk out through the gate there, which is open, but I will use my card. Anyway, planned closures this week. Not much to say about that little gateway area. And suddenly you can hear the birds tweeting. There's fresh air. We're outside the M25. It's a very nice part of the world. And I'll be walking for the next 40 minutes or so to a place called Latimer, which is the main focus of today's walk. Anyway, first of all I have to negotiate these steps. I'm sure you don't want to see it, or maybe you do on the camera. See if I fall over. I think viewers like that sort of thing. Cameraman dies in shock horror fall negotiating steps at Chalfont and Latimer station. You can see the headline now. Except it's not going to happen. But it's been a bit damp because it's been raining a lot lately. Storm Babette swept the country. Poor Scotland has suffered more than most places. And look, there's a sign, there's a new sign linked to Chess Valley Walk, which is true. Isn't that fantastic? CCTV in operation. That's good as well. So we'll follow the sign. I normally actually go that way because there's several ways to the Chess Valley Walk. Well, a couple of main ways. But I'll take the recommended route today. So that's it, folks. That Chalfont and Latimer station summed up in a few minutes, and with the bonus of a Chiltern Line train. Thanks very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Cheers.